It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season going to this point. It's the Dolphins and the Browns on Sunday night.
On the shores of Lake Erie, and named simply for the franchise who resides within it. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the...
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. On the return, it's James Prochet. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. We let out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson. Throwing on their first play.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 42. That's more on the quick slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Ford running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working from the gun, Watson. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw left side, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 14 on the play, and that gives the Browns a first. From the gun, it's Ford. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Watson now. Escapes the... And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Opening carry for Devon Achane. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Tua off the play fake. Has a man, it's Achane. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Watson on 1st and 10. Judy there to grab it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. From the gun, Watson. Connection made to Judy. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now. That's more with a catch out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Foreman running between the tackles. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the gun, here's Watson. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running left, here's Foreman. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He finds him right side. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Foreman. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Achane again. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Tua setting up to throw. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Finds his man, Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Achane up the middle. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He sends this one in the air, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
2nd down, Watson throwing again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Incomplete. Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Watson flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Achane reels it in. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Able to find Achane. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of this shotgun, a give to Achane. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. 2 now from the gun. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Running for it, it's Achane. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Watson. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I wish every fan could just get the perspective on the field. When you stand on the sidelines, you realize how fast this game is. And as a QB, you've got to understand. When you get that amount of time, you've got to get rid of the ball. Because this game moves in a hurry.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun, Watson. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They just get the play off. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top at the break. Now it's down to Florida where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate. Thanks very much.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. 1st down, here's Tua. Short pass caught by his tight end. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, now that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with Achane. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Tua off the play fake. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And that brings up third down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Into traffic, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Judy now in motion left. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for second and long.
2nd and 13. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
They dump it off to the back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set, first and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Motioning left is their running back. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And the Dolphins first down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a third quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Browns getting their offense out there. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First and 10. Here's Watson. Caught on the left side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32. Foreman there to haul it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Keeping it with Foreman. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Watson. Working across the field, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That goes for 36 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second and 6 coming up here. Watson. It's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Sticking to the air with Watson. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Tua again. He finds OBJ. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
1st down, here's Tua. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They motion the tight end over. Gets this to OBJ. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Watson on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns down by only 3. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. Finds his target, Foreman. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Throwing now. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Second down carry for Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. They run the counter to Achane. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.